Hey everybody, welcome to Life Knowledge. Thanks for tuning in to another video. Go ahead and like and subscribe below and comment anything that you like about this video. Share with a friend. Today's video is going to be about the truth. A lot of us have been taught the saying, or may have heard the saying, that the truth will set you free. And that's true. The truth can set you free. And the reason why is because oftentimes we spin a web of lies that, entangle ourselves. And that is something that, honesty corrects. You untangle yourself, you're set free from those webs, from that. By telling the truth. And so that's why truth is so important. Honesty is a huge characteristic of being a man and just being an adult in general. But knowing when to tell the truth is highly valuable, especially when it's hard. First off, the truth is, obviously expected in most situations, and a lot of people sometimes get or become afraid of telling the truth in situations that are difficult. It doesn't really matter your political beliefs, but something that Donald Trump once said is the more conversations you are that are challenging, the more challenging conversations that you have in your life, and I'm paraphrasing here, the more challenging conversations that you have in your life, the better off you'll be. So being able to have hard conversations and tell the truth and, do those sort of things are very important and valuable. And Donald Trump has been in a lot of high value, conversations where he's had billion-dollar deals and stuff like that. But difficult conversations often breed amazing results, essentially, is what that's saying there. So onto my point here is the truth will set you free. Let's say you're in a relationship or something like that, and you start to hide things from your partner, right? You're starting to hide things or lie to your partner. That may make you feel better at first, but ultimately it's going to bite you down the road. Karma comes around, later on when you lie, cheat, steal, when you do negative things for bad reasons or whatever. Karma always comes back. Doesn't matter what it is. So treating people justly and fairly and honestly has its benefits. I've seen it over and over and over and over again in my life where when I tell the truth, even when it's hard, I always benefit from it. People trust me and trust who I am as a person because they know that I'm going to tell the truth, that I have their best interests at heart. That's ultimately what's important, is people knowing that you actually deeply care about them and that you will honestly tell them the truth, even if it's hard. The truth is hard to hear sometimes. For example, when a coach tells you, you're not doing very good, or a teacher or things like that, that can be hard to hear, It's hard to hear that you're not doing a good job, especially when you know it already, sometimes I'm not doing a good job, and the coach tells you, I'm not doing a good job, or you're not doing a good job. So it can be hard to hear that, but it is important for your progression to change and grow and get better, to know, what it is. So, knowing what it is that you need to change. So ask, whoever's criticizing you or giving you constructive criticism, hopefully, or telling you, that you're wrong or could improve. Ask them, what is it you think I could improve on? And then it's your decision whether you improve or change, obviously. But typically these people want to see you improve. Most people want to see everybody improve in life because it benefits them and because it benefits you. And so you should want to see you improve in your life because it benefits you ultimately. So telling the truth to yourself is also very important in that sense. Knowing what your limits are and pushing yourself beyond those limits is a huge important part of adulthood past, your childhood. Oftentimes people just quit and they start to just flatline after, they've peaked in high school. And so pushing yourself beyond what what your limitations are is an important part of continuing life as an adult. And, it's your choice. It is your choice ultimately. But you're here for a reason. You want to know about the truth, and you want to know the truth from me. So the hard truth is that sometimes it's hard to hear the truth, but you have to hear it. You have to hear that you suck. You have to hear that you're not doing a good job so that you can do a good job, so that you can improve and be better. And sometimes people aren't perfect at delivering that type of message. Let's say another example for another example. So let's say you're in a relationship and you betray your partner or something like that. The honorable thing to do is to tell your partner, tell him like, hey, I've betrayed you, I've cheated on you, I've lied to you, whatever, etc. And those words are going to set you free. Obviously, it's their choice what to do with that information, but they're going to respect and honor you 10 times more if you told them the truth versus if they didn't, versus if you didn't. The chances of, you getting this person back, the chances of you reconnecting with this person, the chances of you like healing and having a healthy relationship are much, much higher if you've hurt somebody and you still tell them the truth. And obviously, it's still the person's choice, It's still the person's choice to choose to get back with you or not. It's still the person's choice to, continue the relationship with you when you've lied to a person. In any situation, in a business situation, in a relationship, of interpersonal relationship with family, friends, etc., loved ones, lovers. It's when a person lies to you or you lie to them, it's your choice to continue that relationship. And you'd hope that the person would have enough grace to, forgive you and move forward with you. But that's not always the case, so you have to be prepared for that. However, the chances are much higher of you starting today to tell the truth. Telling the truth will set you free. And inside your soul, you'll feel it. You'll feel the burden being lifted when you let go of those lies, when you start telling the truth and you start being consistent about it too. If you mess up, say something like, untrue, like I don't know, I'm an Asian or something. You can be like, wait, I actually didn't mean that. I'm a ginger. I'm a redhead. I misspoke. It's okay to correct yourself. It's okay to be wrong. Just do it quickly at the beginning of your sentences. Versus years down the road, because people know when people lie. Like, people can see it. Not everybody, but oftentimes people know, and eventually you're gonna get caught. So it's better just to tell the truth from the beginning, to be a good person, to be honest. And a lot of this stuff I learned from my dad. My dad was the one who taught me that honesty is one of the most important values. I hear him do this all the time when, like, he's talking about something. Sometimes he misspeaks and then stops and then corrects himself and continues the sentence. And he's not afraid to be wrong. That's okay to be wrong. Like, when you misspeak, it's actually a high value trait, high quality trait in men, women, and adults, any person. If you're confident enough in your speech and stuff to say when you misspeak or something like that, that's okay. That's a good thing. So don't be afraid to do it. Just correct yourself, correct it, and be honest as possible. We're all doing our best, and I'm sure you will too. Thank you guys again for watching, and have the day you deserve.